Hello Scorpio, welcome to your Twin Flame Energy Update reading here at Soul Evolution Tarot. Today is a timeless reading, and whenever you're going to come across this reading, trust that there might be a message for you. Now, today's reading is not continuation from previous readings, and it's still general, so please take whatever is resonating for you and leave what doesn't. I'm going to be looking today at your divine masculine current energies, your energy, and then the connecting energy for both of you. Also, I'll be pulling some oracle cards and messages along the way. For those of you that are interested in booking a private reading with me, you can find my email down below in the description box. Otherwise, if you will feel guided to exchange energy on my channel, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, or commenting. It truly helps me to grow my channel so I can do more readings for you guys, and I'm always grateful for all of your support and feedback. Alright, so now let's get into your reading. So first, as usual, we're starting with looking at your divine masculine energies, and I'm going to be pulling a few cards from my Twin Flame Journey deck, and then we're going to get into tarot. So let's see what is happening. What energies could be surrounding your divine masculine at this time? Let's take a look. We do have inspiration coming through. What else? We also have balance. I haven't seen this card in quite a while, to be honest. And we do have the solitude card. So actually, I'm seeing really positive energies. I feel like your divine masculine is really taking some time to work on themselves. We do have the solitude card, so perhaps your divine masculine is really doing the inner work. It's almost like this hermit card, hermit energy type of thing, where you do go within, you're trying to find answers, you're trying to do the soul searching, trying to do the shadow work. So I feel like your divine masculine has been doing some work on themselves, and that is why we do have the balance card here, which tells me that they're really trying to obtain this balance, come into alignment. We also have inspiration card right here, and I feel like perhaps you, divine feminine, have really helped your divine masculine to be inspired into doing this work. So I really do see that somehow, some way, you are inspiring your divine masculine to become a best version of themselves, to really work on themselves, to really become balanced and aligned when it comes to their own energies. So I feel like your divine masculine is really taking the time to do the inner work. Okay, so I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Now let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards. So first we're going to be looking at their mental space in regards to you and this connection. So what kind of thoughts they might have right now about this connection, about this journey, about you, divine feminine. Let's take a look. Okay, so we do have the Queen of Pentacles. We also have the Nine of Cups energy. And we do have the Page of Swords. So you're definitely on your divine masculine's mind here. We do have the Queen of Pentacles. They really do see you embracing this energy. Someone who's really stable within their own energy. Perhaps you could be really right now focusing on your own life, on your own career. They really see you in a very high regard here. Queen of Pentacles is someone that has a lot of you know, respect. And I do feel that your divine masculine really sees you this way. They're also seeing you someone very loving, nurturing, and caring. Okay, we also have the Nine of Cups energy, which tells me that they're pretty much wishing to be around you, to be with you, perhaps even be in some sort of relationship and union with you. Nine of Cups is, you know, a card of wish fulfillment. So they're definitely, you know, thinking about being present in your life. With the Page of Swords, they could be really observing you from afar, and that is where they're getting all this inspiration. So somehow, some way, they do have access maybe to your social media. Perhaps you do interact with them, maybe through work situation for some of you guys. For others of you, you might have common friends, or they might be asking you know, your friends about what's going on in your life. But for some reason, I'm getting that they do have some kind of access where they can actually know what might be going on in your life. And by doing that, they're actually really inspired and driven to, as I said, to become this the best version of themselves. But definitely also with the Nine of Cups, there is a lot of you know, emotional satisfaction they do feel when they're thinking about you. So definitely they spend quite some time in their head thinking about you, or perhaps this connection, how it would perhaps look like if you guys would be together. So yeah, this divine masculine does really think about you quite some time, for quite some time. Okay, so let's see what is happening in their heart space at this time in regards to their emotions and feelings. Okay, so we do have the Six of Pentacles. We also have the Knight of Wands. And we do have the Death card, which is connected to your own energy, Scorpio. Okay, so with the Six of Pentacles, again, it's almost like your divine masculine is really looking for balancing out this connection. So if you had any disbalance, disharmony in the past, it's almost like they're really wanting now to put in work and effort into this situation in order to create this balance. They're thinking about equal give and take, reciprocity within this connection. For some of you guys, they could be even thinking about coming through with some sort of an offer for you. And we do have the Knight of Wands, so they're definitely driven by their feelings, by their desires. And the Knight of Wands, it's a card of action, so they could be really wanting to take some sort of action towards you. Now we do have the Death card, so I do feel like your divine masculine either has gone through this major transformation, or they're currently still going through this transformation. But I feel like pretty much they have been doing the right thing and balancing their own energy, and it looks like they're at the place where they have obtained this inner peace and balance within themselves, and now they're actually looking forward to do something about your situation. Perhaps they're getting ready to come through and offer you something. So let's go ahead and look what might be shifting and changing for your divine masculine in the nearest future. Okay, so we do have the Chariot. Yeah, they're getting ready to take some sort of an action here. Okay, we also have the Temperance card. Look at that, all these major arcana. So the so the Chariot card is connected to the sign of Cancer. The Temperance card is connected to the sign of Sagittarius. And we do have the King of Swords. All right, so I don't know, guys, if you could see these cards. Let me just bring them up here. So yeah, I feel like your Divine Masculine is getting ready to for some sort of movement here with the Chariot card. It's almost like they have been doing all this work on themselves in order now to really take some sort of action towards you. With the Temperance card, again, it shows me that they have been balancing their own energy, and now, since they are pretty much balanced within themselves, now I feel like they can really, come through and be this the right partner for you. Yes, we do have the King of Swords here, but the good qualities of King of Swords is someone who's really truthful, someone who's really honest. So they perhaps might be opening up to you in regards to their feelings about you, how much perhaps they care about you if they haven't really said anything in the past. I feel like now they're getting ready to speak their truth and really be in alignment when it comes to this connection with you. So I do feel that there is a positive change coming. So if you haven't seen your Divine Masculine doing anything, or perhaps taking any sort of actions towards you, I feel like in the nearest future with the Chariot card, there's definitely going to be movement, there's going to be expansion, there's going to be some sort of change here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and look at your energies, Divine Feminine, and see where you might be at right now. So let's look at your mental space in regards to your Divine Masculine. Okay, so we do have the King of Pentacles coming through. Interesting. So we do have Queen and King of Pentacles. So it's interesting how they are seeing you as this Queen of Pentacles and you are seeing them as the King of Pentacles energy. Okay, we also have Page of Swords coming through for you as well. And let's get one more. And we do have the Four of Pentacles energy. Okay, so as I mentioned to you earlier, you do see your Divine Masculine as this King of Pentacles, someone who's very stable, very grounded individual, someone who is reliable, someone who's loyal, dedicated. But really you do see them as your divine counterpart. We do have the vibrational match here with Queen and King of Pentacles. So you see each other as really, as someone that you have, really deep connection with, and you are basically seeing each other as a couple here. Now with the Page of Swords, you could be really thinking about communication here with your Divine Masculine. And look, we do have Page of Swords mirroring, so this is the mirroring energy for both of you. It could be also that you, Divine Feminine, is also in some way observing your Divine Masculine if you have access to their social media, or perhaps, as I said, you might be working together or collaborating or being in touch with one another some way, somehow. Then you could be getting some sort of information. But what I'm also feeling from this Page of Swords is that you're really thinking about communication. So for those of you that are now right now not in communication with your divine masculine. You could be really wanting to communicate, but with the Four of Pentacles, it's almost like you both have been holding back and not giving to the situation at this time, and this separation was really necessary. You could see now how your divine masculine is really going through this transformation by doing the work, by doing the shadow work, by really bringing themselves into balance, and now they're getting ready to become someone who could be really open and vulnerable with you, and perhaps take this connection to the next level. But Four of Pentacles is also a card of stability, so it's almost like you really want to have some sort of stability when it comes to your divine masculine. So you could be really thinking about about the stability a lot too. Okay, so now let's look at your heart space. Okay, so we do have the Queen of Swords. Interesting. So we have another match here with the King of Swords and Queen of Swords. We also have Page of Wands. And let's get one more. And we do have the Nine of Swords. So I do see a little bit of worry here when it comes to your emotions and feelings, when it comes to your heart space. You could be really worried about your situation right now between you two at this time. For some of you, you could be really having some fears surrounding this connection. Perhaps you're not seeing any movement, you're not seeing any expansion, and it does in some sort of way affect you emotionally here. Okay, but I am seeing the Page of Wands, which again, really similar to the Knight of Wands energy. So you could be really mirroring this energy back to one another, where you do have a lot of desire and passion for this connection, and you really want to have this brand new start with each other. But with the Queen of Swords here, it's almost like perhaps you're being too logical about the situation, and you're in a way might be closing your heart space when it comes to this connection, because perhaps maybe in the past you've been hurt and now you're afraid to be vulnerable. Perhaps right now you're afraid or you don't have enough trust within this connection towards your divine masculine. So I see that there could be a little bit of a blockage here when it comes to your heart space. So you do need to work on your heart chakra in order to open your heart and be able to give and receive, almost like have this reciprocity between you two. So you do need to clear out your heart space and release any worry, anxiety, or fears, because this could be really, affecting you and this connection at this time. Okay, so now let's go ahead and look what might be shifting and changing for you. We do have the Page of Pentacles. We also have the King of Cups. And we do have the Star card. Beautiful. So the Star card is connected to the sign of Aquarius. So what I'm seeing here with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like there's definitely going to be a new start, a new beginning for you, Divine Feminine. It could be that this is a new beginning for both of you. I am seeing the King of Cups energy. So for some of you guys, Your divine masculine could be really showing up in your life, embracing this energy of King of Cups, someone who's actually really open, vulnerable, and you know, loving and caring. Okay, but with the Star card, you know, it feels like you do need to be a little bit patient here. Just it's all coming for you, but with the Star card, that's you know, it's a card of future. So you're definitely going to be stepping into this new energy where your divine masculine might be really showing up in your life, being again, open and honest about their feelings, and this will definitely bring this new beginning for both of you with the Page of Pentacles. And Page of Pentacles, it's really something that you can have in your physical world, because pentacle energy is all about having something tangible. All right, so definitely I'm seeing that you both are growing from the situation, especially you, divine feminine. You are learning a lot on this journey, and I feel like you, with this King of Cups, you both becoming much more mature emotionally when it comes to the situation. And again, with the Star, it's almost like your wishes are going to be granted here, but you do need to be a little bit patient and try not to rush this process. Try not to rush this situation with your divine masculine. Just allow for things to flow naturally between you two. Okay, so let's go ahead now and look at the connecting energies between you two at this time. So current connecting energies between you two. Let's see what is happening there, and then we'll move into messages and oracle cards. Okay, so we do have the Judgment card, Major Arcana, again connected to your sign here, Scorpio. We also have Strength card, another Major Arcana connected to the sign of Leo. And one more. And we do have the Nine of Cups is coming through again. So Nine of Cups showed up for your divine masculine twice, and now it's here also connecting both of you. So with the Judgment card, it's almost like you both realize how much you really want to be in each other's life. You really see each other as, you know, as I said, as your true equal match here, as your divine counterpart, whatever you want to call. But with the Judgment card, you're definitely seeing the bigger picture of this connection here. Also, the Judgment card tells me that you both want this new start with one another. You really want to perhaps resurrect this connection, and you know, almost let go of this separation and reconcile together. With the Strength card, there's a lot of passion here for one another, so there is a strong magnetic pull towards each other here, one another here. And but it's almost like you both could be really holding yourself back, not allowing all these emotions, feelings, and this passion to take place right now between you two, but it's definitely present within your connection. And again, with the Nine of Cups, you really see this connection. You really see each other here as your wish fulfillment. So really beautiful energies here between you two. All right, so now let's get some oracle cards. So this is the Sacred Soulmates deck. We're going to see what Spirit wants to bring in regards to your connection. So what other messages you might not see, or perhaps other information you do need to know at this time. Okay, so we do have forgive card. It says forgiveness is a liberating choice. So for some of you guys, if you feel like you do need to forgive one another, Spirit is really wanting you to work on that. I did not see within your reading that there might be forgiveness that needs to take place, but again, this is a general reading and it's going to resonate for all of you. So if you feel like you do need to forgive your divine masculine or vice versa, Spirit is definitely, you know, advising you on working with that energy. Okay, what else? We also have lessons of Mars. It says purely physical sexual attraction, fire and passions run fast and burn fast without other elements. With this card, I don't feel like this is necessarily true for your connection here, because I did see cards indicating that there is definitely feelings here besides the physical attraction, but I feel like with this card right here is just Spirit saying, again, connecting back to this strength card, that the physical attraction is really big within this connection. So you do perhaps want to work on balancing that energy too, because sometimes when you're just having purely physical attraction and not having other elements, you know, it's definitely bringing the situation again to have some sort of imbalance here. So you do need to balance emotions with this attraction in order to have in order to be aligned, in order not to really have more of one energy or the other. Okay, so definitely really there is a lot of chemistry here between you two. Okay, so what other messages? We also have lessons of Saturn. It says a soul's desire to resolve limiting patterns of control and dependency. Many challenges, but can bring benevolent long-term rewards. Okay, so there could be some patterns of control or limiting patterns within your connection. So if you feel like there is still something that you're needing to work on in regards to this message here, then definitely you need to look into that. Because again, in order to be in a physical union with your twin, you do need to be both really balanced within your own energies and really release any control, any limiting patterns, anything dependency, codependency, anything that could be you know, throwing you out of your own balance. And this way you won't be able to really have that physical union with each other. Okay, and last message from this deck before we move into other oracle cards and messages from your divine masculine. So let's see what else you need to be aware of. We have perseverance. Obstacles are blessed opportunities of growth. Both partners have desire and will to overcome. Yeah, so Spirit is saying if you really want to be you know, together, just continue persevering on this journey within this connection, because I feel like you're really close to achieving your desires here when it comes to this connection. Your divine masculine has definitely been working on themselves, and I feel like you divine feminine too. Yes, there's still some minor perhaps things that you're needing to improve or change when it comes to this connection, but you're definitely close to achieving and getting to the place you really want to be in, okay, within this connection. So now let's grab some oracle cards. Let's start with Monology deck. Let's take a look what else we need to know for you, my Scorpios. Okay. Okay, so we do have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so Spirit is really wanting you to look at the bigger picture when it comes to this connection. And as I always say, you know, twin flame connection needs to be approached differently and treated differently than any other type of connection in your life. Okay, so again, don't have any expectation on or try not to get attached to a certain outcome, and really look at the bigger picture, the bigger perspective of this connection. What is it teaching you? How is it influencing your life? What you could really change within this connection? You know, all of these questions you do need to ask yourself, and you will see answers that you're seeking. Okay, so that's an advice here for you. Now let's grab one card from the energy oracle. Okay, so we do well. We have 3 cards coming through for you guys. So we have number 44 with woman holding a heart. So whoever is a feminine here, okay, I feel like this person is really having a lot of love and compassion, holds a lot of love for the other person. Now we also have number 35 with first chakra, Archangel Michael, which is the root chakra. Again, this first root chakra is all about our stability, safety, security. So perhaps there is a message for some of you out there that you do need to work on your root chakra in order to become much more grounded, much more stable within your energy. And if there's any blockages, you do need to clear that up. And Archangel Michael is definitely coming through with helping you heal that. And we do have number 27, walking away. Okay, this is an interesting message here. So for some of you guys, perhaps either you or your divine masculine is needing to walk away perhaps from something or someone in order to be with one another within this connection. So again, this message might resonate for some of you guys. So if this is not your story, then this message is for someone else. But by walking away, I feel like perhaps you do need to leave certain situations, people in your life that no longer is serving you. So again, this is not necessarily about any other romantic connections. Perhaps there are other things in your life that you're being asked to walk away from. And again, it's going to resonate differently for all of you guys. Okay, so finally, let's see some of the messages from your divine masculine. What is it that they want you to know at this time? And then we're going to be closing out this reading. So we have 2 cards. Oh no, actually 3. So this one says, I don't feel good enough for you. So perhaps your divine masculine still feels a little bit not good enough for you. Perhaps they're still working on their confidence, but they're definitely, you know, working on their own balance here. We have I've cried over you. So for some of you guys, your divine masculine could have really had a hard time overcoming or going through the separation with you, and you know they've got really emotional about the situation. We also have I've got a tarot reading on you. So for some of you guys, they might also be how with this Page of Swords, this is how they might be gathering some information about you by perhaps maybe looking at some of the tarot readings. Okay, and let's get one more. We have now is not the right time. So I feel here with this card, they're still, you know, taking this time to really gather their strength and step into their power and really balance themselves before they're ready to take this action with the Chariot here. Okay, so they are still working on their own transformation. So allow them to really you know, work on that while you are working on yourself. Okay, so let's see what other messages. Okay, this one says, I know the fire that burns in you is the same that burns in me. So they really do see you as, you know, someone really perhaps mirroring their energy. Okay, let's see what else. But definitely a lot of, you know, again, passionate energies coming through with that message too. We have, I cannot handle any more heartbreak. So they've gone through a lot of heartbreak and pain, and now they really want to change this situation between you two, and they could be really overcoming any traumas or wounding or pain that they're still holding on to. Okay, and one more for you guys. And we have, I'm battling my demons right now. So they could be really, you know, trying to stay away from anything that could be hindering their healing process, anything that could be, you know, throwing them out of their balance. So they're really trying to work on themselves right now. And we could really see this with all of these cards coming through. So just give them a little bit more time. And while they're working on themselves, you definitely have the ability to improve yourself, to work on your own issues here, Divine Feminine. So it's really the time for both of you to work on yourself and really trust that things will be shifting up for you in a very positive way in the nearest future, as long as you do the work. All right, so my dear Scorpio, that is all I have for you today. I hope that this reading was helpful. Please let me know down in the comments if you feel like sharing. Otherwise, I'm sending you absolute love and life. Whoa, absolute love and light. And I will see you guys in my next readings. Take care. Bye-bye.